So Ross, you're the new manager of Oxford City Football Club. First of all, sum up how you're feeling right now.
It's a real privilege. I've been here for 3 seasons now, and it's something that I've been working towards, and I'm grateful for the opportunity.
You and Andy have been in charge for the past 9 games. You're a familiar face around the place. How have you found it being taking the reins, and are you looking forward to the challenge ahead?
Yeah, I think we've had a big response from the players over the last 9 games. I think working alongside Andy and Foz has been brilliant. We've got some good backroom staff as well. So I think from my point of view, we've worked things quite well over the last 9 games. So I think it's important that we continue that and move forward.
Going forward, 10 games to go. You've taken over a team. You've been very much part of the process. It's right in the thick of the promotion chase. It's an exciting time, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's tough. It's going to be tough. I think the teams in and around the playoffs are some really strong teams, as we found out last night at St Albans. I think the main thing is that we just focus on what we're doing. We've had 9 games. We've played some good games. We've had some indifferent results, but the main thing is that we're all working for the same goal, and that's to win games of football.
So tell us a bit about you as a manager now. What's the Ross Jenkins philosophy, if you like?
Without going too much into it, I want us to enjoy football. I've worked a lot with the academy here. I want to promote some young players. I want some energy, enthusiasm. But at the same time, we need to win games of football as well. But it's important that we put the stepping stones in place for a longer progression, not just short term.
You just mentioned there about the velocity and the youth programme here at the club. You've been here for 3 years now, as we said. You know the club like the back of your hand almost. How excited are you to take the reins and take the club forward, not just on the pitch on a Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock, but in kind of all aspects of the playing side of things here?
Yeah, the on the pitch stuff is important, but obviously off the pitch is really important as well. I think over the last 3 years we've had a good increase in fans and attendance. I think the boys sort of feel that as well. It does help for home games. I think the main thing is that we show progression on and off the field, whether that's results or performances, or how we move the club in terms of sort of our analysis work, in terms of our scout and recruitment, how we structure things through the academy up to the first team. So it's really important we focus on both elements.
Just talking about velocity again there, on average we're the youngest team in National League South. We've had some success stories throughout the years. What's your view on the kind of whole dynamic of developing players?
I'm a strong believer in it. I came through a good Watford academy many years ago, and I do believe that bringing and promoting young players into the first team is the way to go. And I think I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't get given my chance. So I'm a strong believer in giving young players their chance, and we see what happens. It's up to them to take it.
And just for people that might not know, we'll just briefly touch on Ross Jenkins, the player. You've got a wealth of experience. Started off at Watford, of course, you said there. Played under some great managers, played with some great players. Tell us more about your career and how it's kind of developed you into the manager now that you are today.
I think it's played a massive part. Coming through the academy at age 9, right through until senior football, playing under some high-profile managers and having good spells abroad in Romania, Bulgaria, Norway and Scotland, and finishing my career in Scotland. I've had some good experience and been exposed to some good managers in different styles. So for me, it's about picking each element out of that, what I like, and putting it into this environment. I think it's not going to be easy. There's some things that you can't control, but the things we can control, we're definitely going to try and keep under wraps and move forward with it.
Off the pitch, like we said, we just touched on there, the club continues to grow. 3 years ago, you joined as part of the coaching staff. Since then, the club has got a different outlay on kind of where it was. What's been the big kind of factor that's changed since you've come in the growth of the club?
I think maybe the style of play. I think we're a little bit more possession based at times. I think we're getting fitter as a group of players. I think we're setting higher demands a little bit. The main thing is, I think, as the club, I think we have a great community here. I think we have a great support. I think we recruit well in terms of characters here, and at the moment we have a good hub of players and staff here, so that's really important.
And finally, I won't keep you too long, appreciate your time. The interview process has been a long and thorough one. You've done the talking on the pitch, if you like, or just off it in the touch in a technical area. How's that been for you? How's the whole process been for you, and how happy are you that the hard work that yourself, Andy, Alan Foster, and the whole players, the whole playing staff and the players, it's been rewarded? Yeah,
it's been good. I mean, as you said, I think it is a team effort, players and staff. Players have given us everything. As a backroom staff, we've done everything possible to win a game of football, and I think the last 9 games have shown that. Obviously, we've had some results in there that are indifferent, but I think the main thing is that we've all worked for the same thing, and that's to win games of football and progress. And if we don't win games of football, are we doing the right things on the pitch? And at the moment, we've been doing that. So I think the interview process has been quite long, but it's given us time to maybe implement some of our things that we want to put onto the squad. And at the moment, we've reflected it, and so far the results have been okay.
Well, Ross, thanks very much for your time today. The new manager of Oxford City Football Club.